Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the End of Day Report with yours truly, Dex, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put right in your hand each and every trading day. All right, so today was that pop that we figured that we would have. And so the markets rallied, did what they do what markets always do. And it's looking like we have some trading opportunities here setting itself up. I do believe that my initial take on this situation is that we are now preparing for a decline. Don't know how steep or deep it will be. I just know that we are going to get a little pullback here. So you got to be ready and you got to be ready. All right. So with that being said, let's go look at some charts. Let's go ahead and knock this stuff out. All right. So you want to be prepared for tomorrow. And the way to get prepared for tomorrow is to be prepared right now by getting your stuff together. All right. So we're going to go pop open. We're going to kick everything off with the futures and forex right quick. And then we're going to skip over to the cryptos right quick. All right, we're going to keep it pushing. Hey, what up, man? In the live chat, what up, Tito? Yeah, Chainlink, man. PulseWaves be telling people what's coming, man. Like I tell everybody, you know, these end-of-day reports are great, but it's nothing compared to the reports that we put in your hand. All right. We put these reports in your hand a day ahead of the market moves. What up, Black? Up in the live chat. What up? Everybody smash that like button for me. All right, the first chart is the US dollar. What did I tell you? I said the market was gunning for the previous lows to take them out. All right, this is where the market's either going to keep falling and take it out, or it's going to stop short and put in a double bottom. All right, so these are interesting times for the dollar. Right now, though, it's not looking like that is the case. It's looking like this thing wants to go radical and break into that 95 handle. So, with that being said, I'm expecting much more downside to come in this dollar. It will prove me wrong if it double bottoms. All right, looking at the South African Rand, I told you more downside was coming there too. The play is on the sell side of the market. You ain't got to like it, but you do have to trade it appropriately. Next chart. Here is the New Zealand dollar. Again, the play is still to the downside for right now. We're in a bull market. All right, the market did pop up from yesterday's low, but we're still in that crash alert status. This rally is in jeopardy of being sold off. The only way to make me wrong is if the market pushes higher tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right. So that is where we are with this one. All right. Taking a look here at Nat Gas. The rally alert was productive. Not as much as I would have liked to have seen it be productive, but hey, this is just day one. All right, so I'm still looking at the Kumo cloud, like the top of the Kumo cloud as the initial target. So we still got more upside to go in that gas. Looking at the Mexican peso, once again, the downside is in play. This is still a selling market right now. It's in a correction with strengthening downside momentum. All right, so this one, the play is to the downside, to the short side of the market. All right, the dollar yen, same situation. Crash alert is in effect. This is day 3. As you can see, we're getting here. Looking like we're about to get some mad production to the downside on this one as well. So there you go. Play is still to the downside. All right, pound sterling. What's up, British pound? All right. On this one, the play is still to the long side. I was right. Market pulled back, respected the trend line support, and boom, we get that bump. And by the way, it is a bullish pointer. So I'm expecting higher prices tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, looking at the euro yen. Euro yen here, the play is still to the long side of the market as well. Trend line support held up nicely. Market exploded higher from that. Still expecting more higher prices to come. The trade is to the long side on the euro yen. All right, the euro dollar trade is on the long side there too. I was right. Expecting more prices to more higher prices to come with that bullish pointer it made today, and you got bullish weekly trend momentum. So the trade is still to the long side of the market there. All right, Canadian dollar, Canadian dollar, Canadian, Canadian, Canadian. All right, so again, play is to the downside. Here's that crash alert back in here. We did get initial production. Looks like we're about to get some more production there. All right, here is the Aussie. The play is still to the long side of the market, even though it's been on and off, and it's trying to creep a little bit higher. So this one, could really gain upside momentum at any moment. So right now, the bulls are still in control of this one for the time being. All right, now here's the Dow futures. Okay, so the play is still to the long side of the market, created a bullish pointer today. However, I believe as this market is trying to hold on to the bullish weekly trend momentum, it is a tradable market, meaning I believe that there is going to be a little pullback possibly tonight into tomorrow, and it should give you enough downside production where you can sell it and then be quick to reverse and get back along again, unless the sell-off really is a big one. If it's a big sell-off, then we can get that pancake effect as it continues to drop. All right, but make no mistake, this is not a bull market. This is a bear market. So at some point, rallies will be sold. All right, it's just how this market moves. Don't have to like it, but you do have to trade it. All right, next market here is wheat. All right, so wheat exploded higher, all right, as the bulls are still in control of the market. This is what we expected. It broke out of that funk it was in, came out of the Kumo cloud, and is looking nice and strong. All right, next one here is soybeans. Soybeans, not as strong as the wheat today. The trade is still on the downside for this one. You did rally a little bit, but again, the rally is in danger of being sold, and this market is still in danger of falling below the 870 trend line support. So just saying, it is in a bear market after all, not a bull market. All right, looking at corn. Corn has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. I think we may get up to around the 345 level before being sold off again. All right. So, but for now, the trade is on the long side for corn for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We do have a rally alert. All right. Silver futures. Now, silver, the trade is still to the long side of the market, but it's looking like it's getting a little tired up here, not moving with the kind of oomph that it has been. But for now, the trade is still to the long side of the market until it isn't. I think we're going to have opportunities to get a bar like this and to get two bars back to back like this as it goes up. So if you see that opportunity on the short side, then you got to take it. But right now it's looking like this thing could get up and go. So we'll see. All right, the Russell My Hustle, same thing. Nice breakout here, but this is a gap. I think the market pulls back tonight into tomorrow to fill this gap. And if it wants to rally again from that, then it can do so. But this is still a bear market. Yeah, I know you're going to argue and say the bulls are in control of the market. Yeah, but it's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's a tradable. It's not a trend. It's a tradable. Excuse me. In a bear market. Let me get a drink. Okay. So next market. Crude oil, still in a bear market, still going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Either it's going to break out or break down at some point, but for right now, looks like rallies are being sold. All right, NASDAQ, which has been the strongest out of the stock index futures. Right now, the trade is now switching to the sell side as this market is officially in corrective zone. How much deeper will it correct is up to the market. Let's see what it got. But right now, that's what it's looking like, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, correction time. We shall see. All right, gold futures. It is in a bull market, but right now we're looking for a deeper correction back to the trend line support of 1760. Let's see what happens there. Will the rally be sold or will the bulls come in and bail it out? We shall see. Even the S&P 500. Same thing. Consolidating up here, all right? Not trending, just going up, down, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Again, I think we fall back down tonight into tomorrow. All right, here is the euro. Nice and powerful, going up, up, up. Traders on the long side of the market. Still. All right, so this one is looking bullish. All right, moving right along. Let's get into our cryptos. I know you were patiently waiting for the crypt to the toes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. And here's this one. All right. Okay, so the first one up here is Ripple. Still operating under the rally alert as the market is trading near the trend line support. If we do get some production, I think the Kumo cloud is our initial target. All right, on Litecoin now. Okay, this one here, the trade is still to the sell side right now as rallies back toward the trend line resistance are being sold. So I still expect more downside to go in this one. All right, Ethereum. Ethereum right now, the trade, we still got that rally alert we haven't got production on yet. I see this creeping up, bearish momentum trying to creep up. The trade right now is still to the long side because we're not getting any downside production. So I'm waiting for this rally alert to kick in. And we're only on day 2, so let's see what happens. You got 3 more days left. All right, Bitcoin, the mighty Bitcoin. The trade is still to the sell side of the market here as this one is trying to hold up. This 9,000 trend line support is still in jeopardy as prices are still hovering around it, not moving. This is a dangerous thing right here. You know, this is not a normal market movement. Markets need to have some type of breath to them. This has none, and it's consolidating. That's concerning. That means that once it breaks, either up or down, it could be mighty and it could be extremely powerful. For right now, the trade is looking to the short side of the market. No, link is not fixed. Haven't had time to work on that as I've been trying to build the database for the new cryptos that I will be adding. So have not had time to work on the charts yet. So now I'll figure that out at some point. But for right now, I'm just trying to get these other ones up and running for y'all. All right, so the next one here is the mighty Bitcoin Cash, ABC. The trade is to the downside as momentum is starting to pick up to the downside. All right, 88 Cardano, which has been mighty. Unfortunately, we now have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading in ADA. I know. Looks like the rally may be over. And now, let me explain myself before you shoot me. What I mean is this leg of it could be over. meaning that we could get a little bit of correction here, right? Build a little base, and then we go for the next leg up. So it's a little pause here, okay? Not calling a top, just saying this is a crash alert. The last one we had gave us no production because we got a rally alert the next day. All right, so it canceled that out. So now we got a crash alert coming. We'll see what happens. But for right now, trade what you see. Follow the report to a T. All right, so that's it. We are now come to the final segment, which is the equity segment. If anyone has any requests for the equities, speak now or forever hold your peace, and we'll just have to get back to you tomorrow. I will wait a few moments, give you time to think about it. Going once, going twice. All righty then. You have your dashboard up. All the new equities that we added the last couple of days have been added on there, so that should be good to go. And I also have the cryptos I'm working on, adding the new ones. I think I'm just about ready. If you don't see it this week, then it should be ready, hopefully by Monday. That's the goal that I'm shooting for, is to have it ready for you at some point next week. So we'll see. All right, I'm doing my best, working as fast as I can, working as hard as I can. My main goal, though, as you guys know, is to make sure that the daily reports are on and popping. That's always my primary goal. That is more important than doing videos. It's more important than adding securities. Is the most important thing that I do every day. It's making sure that the reports are tight, and that you're getting the most up-to-date, accurate information that I can provide for you. So that is my main objective. Everything else is secondary to that. Sometimes I have to do things to maintain that, and then that takes precedence. But other than that, I am working on it, just so you know, little bit by little bit each day. And it's quite a few new ones that we're adding too. It's not like I'm adding one or two new ones. We have quite a few that are coming on board. I just need to make sure I got to test them out, make sure everything is looking copacetic before I just roll it out. Can I say which ones? I'll give you a little spoiler alert. Why not? I'll give you a little spoiler alert. Now, this is not definitive. This is just what I'm working on. All right, it's not definitive just yet, but all right. Here's what I'm working on. All right, I'm working on the KCSQ coin, the XTZ Tezos, Theta, DIVI. I'm working on Lend, LEND, DGB, and possibly, all right, these are the possible ones. I may also be adding XLM, BAT, ONT, TRX, IOTA, and RVN. All right, those are question marks. We will see. All right. Is Tesla finally making any profits? To be honest with you, man, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a fundamentals guy, meaning that I don't look at earnings reports and check K1 filings and all that stuff, and looking at accounting statements. I don't do that. That's not me. I'm a technical trader. I'm a systems trader. So I could give a darn about who's on the board of directors, what products they sell. I don't care about any of that. I give a darn about all of that. All I care about is the technicals, because the price tells you everything you need to know. Not only that, but the price. Remember this. This is a tenet. This is a trading 101 fact. that everything that can be known or that is already known or that is even rumored or conspiracy theory is already factored into the price. Remember that. All right. The majority opinion is what moves the price around in the market. All right. So that's where we are. All right. Just want to let you know that's where we are with it. And that's what I believe. I believe the price tells us everything that we need to know about any and every market that we are trading, that we're concerned with. Everything else is just filler, in my opinion. Also, I have not seen, to my satisfaction in my years of doing this, nor have I known anyone who was able to successfully trade and do so profitably and consistently and robustly, meaning that they were able to do it in different markets, different securities, and different market conditions over a long period of time using strictly fundamental analysis alone or some type of econometric modeling or variation thereof. Never known it, never seen it. But I can name and spend a whole live stream talking about individuals who have made ridiculous profits trend following, which is using technicals. That I can testify to because I've lived it, I've done it, and am doing it. So I can talk about what I know. On the other side of the camp, though, I've never known it. I've never known it. If that were true, and here's how you know, because if that was true, if that was really true, let's be honest. If that was really true, then every American that watches CNBC and Bloomberg should be a multimillionaire because that's all they do all day long, every day, all day, every day is talk about fundamentals, earnings, new products, this, that, all of that. It's fundamentals all day long. Fundamentals, 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 fundamentals. Value investing, this and that, this sector, that sector, blah, blah, blah. That's all they do. That's all they do. I've never seen anyone give me the oodles of noodles when it comes to fundamentals and then say, therefore, I'm buying this here, selling it there, putting my stop here. I've never seen anyone do that in my face. And I've been around a lot of people. I've never seen nobody do that. But again, I could spend a week talking to you about people that I have known personally and or read about and or worked with in the industry that made ridiculous amounts of profits over and over again using technicals. I'm just saying. All right. Now, because I say all of that, it doesn't mean that there's not someone out there who has done it. I've just never known or heard of anyone to do that consistently, consecutively, and be able to demonstrate it in real time like I do with these live streams. Okay, here it is. Put my neck on the line every day. All right, here's this, here's that. I haven't known anyone to do fundamentals like that. Just not. Just not. Just not. I like that. That's now this part is true. This part has some truth to it. I like that, Thunderbird. If you trade opposite of what they recommend on MSM, you should do pretty good. That's true. Yeah, just do the opposite of what they're saying. Because by the time they're giving you a recommendation or saying something like that, it's already too late. The people who are already in before you are just using you to take profits. So when they're selling it to you. That's how you get into trade in the first place. It's hilarious. Well, so anyway, I digress. All right, as per your request, here we go. CCJ Kamiko, is that how you say that? All right, this one is looking really sexy. It is long, long, long. And I do believe this is already in the system as well. CCJ, I do believe it's already been added to the system. I will double check right now, though. But I do believe this is one I've looked up for someone before. And I did add it. So it should be under the equity report. FYI, on this live show, whenever I add a security, an equity, I always add it to the U.S. equities, regardless of the exchange. Excuse me, makes it easier for me to find and easier for me to tell people where to find it. So the play is still on the long side on this one, and it's looking great. So no double or triple top going on here. This is a direct violation of previous highs. So this one is looking really sexy. Nice production off these rally alerts right here. All right, the next one is Sorrento. This is also in the system. All right, you got this crash alert that warned you that this move was coming, and here it is. You're getting that production. Now, it stopped short at the bottom of the Kumo cloud, which is a support zone. Will it continue to get to our initial target of the trend line support? That's a good question. I think it will. We'll just have to see how it plays out. But for right now, the play is to the downside of this one. All right, play is on the short side right now. All right, Cheesecake Factory, I believe this is in the system as well. You have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. The initial upside target is a small one. It's the top of the Kumo cloud right here. All right, at $24.42. Okay, so that's like a $2 move from now. All right, so yeah, that's your initial trade for right now on this one. So the trade now is to the long side on this one. All right, the next one is the mighty Tesla. All right, so you got this crash alert that was quickly ruled out with a rally alert, and so far we've got no production. So we have to wait and see what happens. We have to wait and see what happens on this one. But for right now, the trade is to the long side of the market on Tesla, even though we got the gap here and the gap here to deal with. Got to deal with these gaps. So again, trade the system, follow the report, do whatever the reports say do. All right, because it gives you the intraday price inflection points that you cannot see here on the chart. All right, next one here is iBio. Excuse me, this is one that's been added to the system as well. All right, take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You got a rally alert, right? I gave you the rally alert yesterday, and then look at this thing. Boom, today, there you go. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up. Ignore the rally and crash alerts of the PulseWave system at your own peril. All right. This is why I do this. All right. To help you guys make some shmoney. Okay. So the trade on this one is obviously to the long side, as the rally alert gave you mad production today. And yes, this one has already been added to the system from the previous day that you asked me to add it. So it's in here. And look at it. Looking gorgeous, isn't it? Now, you really don't have anything to be concerned with as far as gaps, because you filled them all. So this one, the upside, it has really no upward resistance. And you created a bullish pointer on the day. So this one's looking nice, man. You can make an argument that you got this initial gap right here. Okay, that's fine. But again, still, the play is to the long side of the market on this one. This rally alert was super productive. Go PulseWaves. All right, next one here. All right, that's it. All right, man, we ended it off with a good one. Like I said, man, I does this. Been doing it for 20 plus years now, man. You can do it too. All you got to do is just learn how to read the reports, man, and just follow the system. You know, read the reports, go through the tutorial, the class on how to manage your open positions, how to use the pop method. Boom, lock your profit in, and then, you know, go about your business, man. Wait for the next trade to come in. That's what we do, man, each and every day. If you would like to have an opportunity to break bread with us and make some real money with us, then I would highly recommend you go over to PulseWaveTrading.com so you can come on and learn how to do this and break bread with us. All right, it's not hard. You can do it. If you can read and follow instructions, then you should not have a problem. And you can do that at PulseWaveTrading.com. And remember, Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I will be back tomorrow morning with the pre-market poll scan along with the end of day report. So see you guys in the trading room. Everyone else, I'll see you in the morning. Peace.